right, Alan, tell me about the movie The Carpenter.
All right, The Carpenter is in theaters now. It's a faith-based movie. We'll get through this really quick, but you know, when you think that they've covered everything about faith-based movies in the time of Jesus, you're wrong, because this movie combines the story of Jesus and MMA fighting.
Are you joking?
No, I'm not joking.
Oh my God.
So the main character here is, his name is Orin. Him and his brother Levi, they were adopted by a couple who live in Cana, and by day, the father is a very proud man. He loves the life he lives. His two children, but unbeknownst to him, his two children are off in the middle of nowhere, engaged in MMA fighting. And so the opening scenes are of the father fixing the house, and the boys in a ring fighting for money, of course. And while during the fight, the father falls off the roof of the house, and as the two return, they see their father dying, and his last wish is that the boys would take their mother back to Nazareth, where she came from, to be with her family. Fortunately for Orin, there is a fight pit in Nazareth that is very popular, and that he would fit right in. And so he goes there, and so Orin has to kind of get the lay of the land and be part of it. And he's somewhat of an outsider, since he's not really he's not really Jewish. So he hooks up with his uncle, who happens to run the fight pit. And while they're fighting, you got the Romans involved, and then there's the Jerusalem Invitational that's going to be coming down the road. And if Orin can prove himself to be the best fighter of Nazareth, he can compete for the name at the Jerusalem Invitational. That sounds silly to you right now, but here's the good part of the movie. Living in Nazareth is this carpenter named Yeshua. And one day the Romans start chasing him, Orin, around because he damaged something at a marketplace. He has a black eye. Orin runs to this stranger's yard and hides in his bushes. The Romans come by, say, "Are you looking for this man?" And Yeshua says, I know this man you speak of. What has happened? He damaged some stuff, and Yeshua pays for the debt. And then brings Orin into the house. Yeshua then heals Orin of his black eye, and the two begin a mentorship relationship where he has to kind of make decisions about his life and his future life. There's a girl involved. He may not want to be a fighter for the rest of his life, and Yeshua takes Orin in as his apprentice and teaches him the way of carpentry. So let's get down to brass tacks here. This is a faith-based movie. It's right. Pretty much falls in line with it. The stakes are fairly low. It's not like he owes a lot of money and has to fight to pay off his debt. No, it's about fighting. It's about learning strategy, things like that. Life lessons from the MMA ring. And at the same time, you have Yeshua, who, let's be real, it's Jesus. And he teaches him wisdom of life. And honestly, these moments between him and Jesus are actually pretty good. He asks questions of, why does God allow evil in the world? Why is family so important? So this is one of those movies that I would say has a specific niche. I think manly men have been left out of faith-based movies for a long time. And I think this is the attempt to bring manly men into faith-based films. Fighting's okay. There's a lot of it. It's nothing. There's no blood. But there's a lot of choreography going on. I give this movie a bare recommendation if you're into faith films. It's more interesting. I appreciate it, but let's be real. I've studied the Bible for decades, and I don't remember MMA ever being a part of it. Also should say that this takes place 2 years before the ministry of Jesus begins, and so that's kind of the setting of this all. So bare recommendation.
Yeah, I think it's very unique to combine like the what would be a MMA movie, and there are MMA films with faith-based. So that's kind of crazy. But yeah. All right.
And
I probably
mention
based
the
on
bodies.
Bear
I'm just to say that the body hits the floor. That's played in one of the fight scenes.
Well, based on your Bear recommendation, I'll probably pass on it. But I'm glad a film like this exists.